You finally reached this video. It's been such a journey that every decision you've taken since birth has led you to this video to reach personal awakening. There was only one decision left: watch this video until the conclusion and resonate with its frequency. You may think of this video as a meditation. It contains quite helpful information. However, even if you become bored, you must continue to view everything to absorb the frequency. Even if you don't feel the changes in your body afterward, you will notice them. This trip might be compared to a seed gradually developing beneath the soil. That seed contains all of the potential for a plant to emerge to the surface, but it must first pass through several stages deep underground for the chosen ones. The moment of awakening is the physical manifestation of this germination process. The body, like that seed, is a space in which previously hidden strengths, potential, and inner truths begin to emerge. When this process begins, a wave of change spreads through each cell in the body. The chosen ones have never encountered emotions or feelings like this before. It's as if the cosmos is readjusting some internal frequency, forcing them to face parts they were previously oblivious of. The body begins to physically experience the manifestations of spiritual progress. An activation happens in the energy centers, beginning at the root chakra and progressing upward. This energy wave travels throughout the body, releasing blockages wherever it goes. These blocks could be long-held emotional traumas, worries, or unsolved emotional weights. A faint tingling feeling is one of the first symptoms in the body. This sensation usually spreads to the hands and feet, or along the spine. It signifies that the body is adjusting to the new energy flow. This sensation indicates that the body's energy system has been triggered, and that the cosmos is supporting this awakening process. Additionally, you may experience acute warmth or coolness in specific places of your body. This represents where energy has amassed and is attempting to be released, particularly in the heart center. There may be a sense of enlargement. This expansion represents a growth in love, vitality, and divine connection. Throughout this process, the selected ones frequently feel a profound sense of serenity and love. However, this can cause previous wounds to reemerge. Furthermore, changes in the body's energy system might cause emotional disorders. One minute you may experience immense joy and enthusiasm, followed by terrible grief or terror. These variations are associated with the emergence and discharge of previously suppressed emotions. Releasing these emotions is part of the body and soul's transition to a higher frequency. Individuals must let go of previous layers of identity, which can be disconcerting at times. However, this discomfort is indicative of a cleansing process. During this time, you may experience extreme exhaustion as the body attempts to adapt to these energy changes. Fatigue during the soul's waking is a sign of physiological rejuvenation, suggesting that the individual needs to relax and take care of oneself. During this phase, the body undergoes both physical and neurological changes. Activity increases in specific areas of the brain, with a concentration on the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. These domains are related to intuition, consciousness, and divine wisdom. During this procedure, the chosen individuals can gain a deeper, intuitive understanding. Dreams become more vivid, and messages from the subconscious start to emerge. This demonstrates that the body and mind are gradually accepting and integrating spiritual awareness. Individuals at this level of the awakening process typically experience a stronger connection not only with themselves, but also with the entire cosmos. This awakening has a direct effect on the nervous system, reshaping the balance between the sympathetic and parasympathetic neural systems. The sympathetic nervous system is involved in the fight or flight reaction. When this system is hyperactive, stress and anxiety rise. However, after awakening, the parasympathetic nervous system activates, causing the body to enter a deep state of relaxation. This increases the body's ability to repair itself and makes spiritual encounters easier to accept. The body is no longer only a structure that responds to daily stimuli, it is also a tool that can detect spiritual energy. These alterations in the body manifest not just physically, but also neurologically. Activity increases in specific areas of the brain, with a concentration on the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. These domains are related to intuition, consciousness, and divine wisdom. During this procedure, the chosen individuals can gain a greater intuitive insight. Dreams become more vivid, and messages from the subconscious start to emerge. This demonstrates that the body and mind are gradually accepting and integrating spiritual awareness. Individuals at this level of the awakening process typically feel a stronger connection not only with themselves but also with the rest of the cosmos. This awakening also has a direct impact on the neural system, specifically. The equilibrium between the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems is altered. The sympathetic nervous system is involved in the fight or flight reaction. When this system is hyperactive, stress and anxiety rise. However, after awakening, the parasympathetic nervous system activates, causing the body to enter a deep state of relaxation. This increases the body's ability to repair itself and makes spiritual encounters easier to accept. The body is no longer only a structure that responds to daily stimuli, it is also a tool that can detect spiritual energy. These alterations brought on by awakening might occasionally cause physical discomfort in the body. Symptoms such as headaches, stomach problems, muscular spasms, or joint discomfort may occur. These symptoms imply that energy is trapped in the body and trying to be released. Yoga, meditation, and deep breathing exercises can help to calm the body and eliminate energy blockages. This promotes balance in both the body and the soul. Being one of the selected is an unusual adventure. It is a profound journey that begins within through the will of the universe and God. When people realize their true purpose, their minds and souls, as well as their bodies, undergo a profound shift. This awakening reshapes the body and psyche in the same way that a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. This waking is a divine signal that encourages the chosen ones to accept their destined roles. The awakening process affects not only the physical worlds of the selected, but also the depths of their souls. The changes they undergo are more than just bodily reactions. These are spiritual shifts that are inextricably linked to their soul's mission. Their bodies begin to accord with this divine transformation, and their spiritual path calls them to a higher frequency, a sacred vibration planned by God. The community plays an important role in this journey as a chosen one. This is not a single voyage. You stroll alone. Just like stars, there are other selected ones whose lights can enlighten your path. The community provides a powerful support structure for chosen ones to inspire, support, and conquer obstacles in their shared travels. This community is similar to a cosmic family, except you are involved in the process of spiritual growth and transformation. When you come together, the light of the universe and God shines brighter because the chosen ones empower one another. This community is a place where we may inspire and support one another through our collective wisdom as chosen ones. You are here to support and encourage one another. Being part of a community deepens and enriches each person's path. The difficulties you endure on your trip can be mitigated by others' experiences, and the wisdom you provide can help you walk this sacred route with bolder strides to communicate more with this community. To join us, simply click the Join button. The awakening process is analogous to a volcanic explosion in which lava from deep within the volcano is forced to the surface. This lava not only destroys the ground but also creates a new environment for the chosen ones. This waking process is similar to a volcano eruption, bringing long suppressed emotions and energies to the surface. However, this confrontation challenges individuals to confront not only their strongest and brightest qualities, but also their deepest flaws. The most distinguishing feature of this awakening is that it forces the selected ones to confront not just their strengths, but also the sufferings and vulnerabilities they have suppressed. The body can no longer bear the emotional loads that it has been hiding for a while. And like a dam breaking, all suppressed emotions pour forth like a flood. Physically, this procedure might feel like a manifestation of long unspoken pain's deepest anxieties, as well as a vessel for enormous love. The body becomes the vehicle for expressing, releasing, and purifying these energy. This process can also be sensed as energy waves, such as internal electricity or pulsing in the veins. This spiritual lightning shakes and unleashes the selected one's long-held doubts and worries. This energy flow around the body acts like a vibration, compelling them to move, confront, and expose their actual selves. This energy, like a spark in an electrical circuit, breaks the chains of the past, releasing all kinds of suppressed negative emotions as the internal weights people have carried for so long are finally ready to be released. They are being freed while also experiencing great discomfort. Awakening is not usually a nice or serene process. On the contrary, it is frequently disorganized, demanding, and even difficult. The selected ones are forced to confront levels of themselves that they were previously unaware of. It's like peeling an onion layer by layer, revealing each layer. Deeper emotional wounds, phobias, and hidden urges arise. This process can occasionally feel like a spiritual storm. However, this storm allows them to mature and discover their actual identities. This soreness is an indication of growth and development. This disturbing process, like the sun after a storm, eventually leads to a clear mind and a purified soul. The more the chosen one struggles, the more they recognize that their agony is a purifying process that permits them to fulfill their full potential. The dramatic alterations experienced throughout the awakening process are more than just physical or mental transformations. They are comprehensive refreshes that reach deep into the soul. The hard nature of awakening molds the selected ones. A craftsman chisels a rough stone into a jewel. The hardships and discomforts of this process purify and strengthen them. Every painful step leads to heightened consciousness and spiritual knowledge. Although the awakening process is arduous, the sensation is similar to a rebirth. It represents the soul's passage from dark to light. The discomforts of the awakening strengthen the chosen ones within. This test allows the chosen to confront themselves, their fears, prior traumas, and limiting beliefs. Every discomfort is a chance for learning and development. During this process, the chosen ones discover layers they previously thought were not theirs. Remove vestiges of the past and accept their actual self. If you felt embraced, write 77 in the comments. Accepting the invitation to comment when the chosen ones awaken their bodies can result in unexpected and occasionally frightening reactions. The physical symptoms experienced throughout this process, such as tingling, high energy, waves, or surprising exhaustion, are neither random nor trivial. On the contrary, they are reactions sent by the soul as it connects with a greater purpose. The body begins to morph like a gemstone, precisely honed by God, shedding its roughness as part of the divine transformation process. The chosen ones gradually transform into the people they have always wanted to be. This process is both physical and spiritual in nature. God tests the chosen one's faith, fortitude, and commitment to the sacred journey during this awakening process. Physical changes in the body occur as reflections of spiritual purification, particularly the activation of energy centers, which reflects the soul's attempt to align with a higher frequency. Tingling can indicate that energy is beginning to circulate freely throughout the body, while weariness may come from the body's attempt to adjust to these tremendous energy. Emotionally, this waking process can leave the selected ones in a limbo between their old and new existence. The familiar world they once knew no longer welcomes them. They begin to feel alienated from their environment, including previous acquaintances and behaviors. This detachment is one of the most obvious manifestations of the chosen one's spiritual isolation. The new path ahead is unfamiliar and uncertain, making individuals feel uneasy in locations or situations where they previously felt safe. This spiritual solitude is one of the most difficult hardships that the selected ones undergo. It challenges people to face their greatest anxieties, fear of not being understood, as well as loneliness. They depart the world they once believed they belonged to. However, their separation prompts them to embark on a more in-depth search for a more intense and genuine relationship with God. Even silence develops meaning in this process as the selected ones learn to trust that God's instruction is available in both audible and silent prayers. When God tests His chosen ones, with this spiritual loneliness, He invites them to a deeper spiritual journey. This loneliness is not punishment, but rather a preparation. It forces people to listen to the messages. God whispers to them in the depths of their hearts, inviting them to fully surrender to His instruction. This spiritual solitude does not weaken the selected ones. Instead, individuals gain strength by breaking free from their previous lives and routines. They make a huge stride towards their divine destiny. One of the most crucial aspects complicating this trip is the body's reflection of a chosen one's severe spiritual troubles. The body goes beyond being only a physical entity and becomes a reflection of spiritual development. The heart may bear the weight of long suppressed and unexpressed emotions, resulting in a sense of tremendous congestion and stress. However, when these emotions are fully acknowledged and accepted, the heart can lighten and soar like a bird. This procedure causes a deep shift of the psyche. Previously clouded thoughts gradually become apparent. It feels like a heavenly intervention. In these instances, God seems to place insights and understanding in their brains. Issues that were formerly hard and challenging have become simple and understandable. This clarity in the minds of the chosen ones provides the advice required to move forward on their spiritual journey. The body's reactions are the most visible manifestations of these spiritual transformations. The bodies of the selected ones, like a compass, show which aspects of their life require mending, to forgive or accept. For example, continuous exhaustion may indicate that emotional loads from the past have not yet been released. Alternatively, physical discomfort in a specific spot could suggest suppressed emotions or discontent related to prior issues in that region. Every physical reaction the body produces reflects what is going on in the chosen one's inner world. The key to this trip is to pay attention to these physical and spiritual cues. Every physical reaction is a sign that leads the selected one deeper into spiritual knowledge. When the physical aligns with emotional and spiritual truths, the selected ones become one step closer to finding inner peace and connecting with God. Accepting the instructions supplied by physical and emotional responses is a critical stage in the awakening process for many chosen ones. These changes instill anxiety of losing control and becoming somebody they don't recognize. The significant transformation taking on within them can be daunting. However, The real reason for these worries is that the selected ones are finally on their way to fully discovering who they are. God's plan demands them to break free from their self-identity shells, discarding the fabricated identities created by doubt, fear, and the world's expectations. This awakening enables the selected ones to embrace their actual selves by releasing the constraints of the past. Like butterflies, they lose their old forms within their cocoons and begin to flutter freely. Embracing their heavenly responsibilities, every trembling of spirit and body is a sign of this transition. These are not merely bodily or mental discomforts, but also indications that God is molding people. With each step, these vibrations tell the chosen ones that they are being guided toward a higher purpose and that they are a part of the divine plan. The truth is that this awakening is more than just reacting to a heavenly invitation. This path is about being fully present in their own lives, accepting that every instant and breath serves a vital purpose. Throughout this process, the chosen ones recognize how individually and powerfully God made them. They are not here solely to observe the world. They came to transform things and spread their holy light. Embracing their spiritual purpose with every breath takes the most fortitude from the selected ones. This is more than just being called to a big task. It is also about diving deeply into one's inner reality in order to fully understand oneself. God's preparation for them includes not only following divine guidance, but also accepting responsibility for their own lives, being fully present in every moment. This includes feeling and spreading God's light with each stride and breath, all as part of the divine plan. The selected ones are called not just to watch the world, but also to alter it. With this call comes the duty to confront their own shadows, those aspects of ourselves that are hidden from God's light. In these raw moments of vulnerability, people uncover their own strengths. The true problem is accepting that this trip will constantly test them. They will face times when the route seems unknown, their faith questioned, and the physical and emotional weights overwhelming. However, it is during these difficult times that God's counsel is most felt. God is with them to assist them endure any adversity, and these trials are chances for spiritual growth. The body's reactions to awakening do not indicate failure or weakness. Rather, they demonstrate that the chosen ones are prepared to achieve a higher degree of consciousness. Every ache, trembling, and tingling sensation in their bodies is an outward manifestation of the soul's journey of connecting with divine forces. These reactions are physical signals that the selected ones are going to reach a higher level of consciousness. This is where the selected one's spiritual evolution actually begins, at the confluence of faith and doubt, where the divine and earthly merge. The chosen ones realize the essence of their life. This spiritual journey, along with God's light, enables individuals to carry out their divine obligations on earth while simultaneously completing their own internal progress. At this time, the chosen ones recognize that they have the ability to influence not just their own life, but also the world around them. The awakening process is not only an individual experience on the chosen one's path, but it also takes meaning through communal consciousness as the chosen ones suffer tremendous changes within their inner worlds. They understand that their experience is not unique. Connecting with a supportive community enables them to go through this profound shift more effectively. The community can provide validation, understanding, and motivation to the chosen ones. The chosen one's spiritual roots are strengthened by the relationships they create with the community, much as a tree's roots develop over time. For many chosen ones, this group serves as a safe harbor where they can feel less alone. The path of awakening can be difficult, confusing, and uncertain at times. Connecting with others on this journey, sharing experiences, and motivating one another generates a powerful collective energy that benefits everyone's growth and healing. As members of the community, the chosen ones assist not only their own spiritual journeys but those of others. This collaborative experience boosts individual awareness and spiritual development. We encourage you to actively interact with the chosen ones' families and continue this journey of growth together. Subscribing to the God Connection gives you easy access to more insightful content that will help you on your trip and allow opportunity to uncover deeper truths about your spiritual path. By sharing this video, you can brighten the paths of others seeking clarity and community in their spiritual journeys, allowing them to access the tools they require. Because we are not just illuminating our own paths, but also paving the road for others. These shares are a significant step in promoting communal awakening.